I'm one of the realest, the real ones can vouch. They thought I was done, but all I doubt, you gotta pay my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner gets you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't hearing my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy. I blow the whole budget on me. That's on me. I'm conceited. Treaty. Nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep. I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG. They gotta put my face on no box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they compete. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Washington football team. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Oh, yeah, we live.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
From the 38, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3rd and long.
Oh yeah, you need me.
What can he and the gang come up with?
My boy Max.
Looking to throw. Fitzpatrick.
All right, I got something for that.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
I got something for that.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with running.
Oh, come on.
Only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick.
Oh, come on. That's a pick.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the fourth quarter. But here, it's happening early. A definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this first quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up first.
And he is into the end zone.
That's
Touchdown,
good.
Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from a yard out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Nah, that was stupid.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
I'm going for 6, man. Peace out. Hold Deshaun. You know how it is. Deshaun versus them Washington Commanders. It don't matter what we is. That boy always torch us.
Extra point by Carlson up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7.
Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, chill out. Hey, don't come up with that. All right.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Well, it's the updated ones, but it's not like the. I think you can only get them jumps. Yeah. Like you can only get them other jumps from people that did the jump online.
You start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because
okay,
that
Gibbo,
worked,
I see you,
but you have to be
Gibbo.
prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
55 rushing yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell
well, this is how I play, my boy.
Snag about 5 yards down in the 32.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent
That's
game.
just me and him, man.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
yes, sir.
Thomas.
Better kick it.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 7-7, our score after 1.
Excuse me.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Here's Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal. Gibson.
Oh, you gotta fumble that.
He didn't. They'll mark him
Big tray.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
And then Trayvon got the game. Man. That boy liked that. Yes, sir. You should have. I was so happy.
Gibson again.
Bro, that jump supposed to go up the middle.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr.
Going for 6
First
again.
down and more for Jackson.
Nobody can stop him.
And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
That's what you worried about.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Carr going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance. I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It should have been.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, right back to Gibson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. On first down, Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly. I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away. On third down, Fitzpatrick completes it to Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Carr to throw. He'll swing this one out to Richard. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is...
And the Raiders have got him. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Third and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on fourth down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. Here's Jackson to return. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in here by Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Carr now on first down. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Now Carr again. That's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Working with a 2nd and 3. Carr gives to Richard. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
They'll run with Barber. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Peyton Barber punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On second down, here's Gibson again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson.
Yes, sir.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
117 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Fourth quarter, Gator, what you gonna do?
For this third quarter of action.
Gotta score twice. You gotta stop me.
On EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Gibson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Casey Hayward makes the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And here's a give to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Okay.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Washington on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A handoff for Gibson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
3rd and goal for Fitzpatrick. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and sprint the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before.
I got a pick, Tanner.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Carr now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, plus 6.
He'll let this go deep right.
That's all I needed to see. Plus 6. You better get your AFK off that boy, Deshaun. You gonna challenge it? It's gonna replay it.
Touchdown passes down for Derek Carr. And a forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Carlson on.
See if you can challenge it now. Oh, dang.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Tony toe tap.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
He's got McLaurin, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A handoff running left is Gibson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's brought down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Gator, where you go? It's on live, so it don't matter. You wanted this? Or kicked you out just that fast? On your last interception? Yeah, he threw a pick. What you mean he threw a pick? That was you. Yes, sir. Man, I'm about to get ready for work.